So what we've got here is a DXM100, and I've got a Q45 vibration sensor with lithium batteries as node 1. So I've got everything bound. I've got some local registers here just to simplify the reading, and that's on the DXM100. So I'm going to begin polling. I've enabled polling for every 2 seconds. I'll begin polling just to get some base values on here. So that's what we've got at the moment. I think my sampling rate at the moment is set for 3 minutes. So what I will do now is I'm going to change the sampling rate to 15 seconds first. So I'm going to go hexadecimal. I'm going to go to the ISM registers. I'll go to 17, which is the first first node that I've got on here. Note that I'm reading 16 registers at once. I'm going to begin polling, and at address 16 you'll actually see B40, and that represents the sampling rate. I'll explain how we get there now, and that is set to 3 minutes. So what I'm going to do is change the sampling rate. I'm going to change the starting register to be 31 because it's 15 and 16 on node 1. Note the offset. I'm going to be writing to 2 registers at once. So what's going to happen on 31, I'm going to use the control code of 81 hex. That is a write command into the register. Then 03 represents the address on IO1. And then the value that I need to type in there will be F0. So F0 represents 15 second sampling rate. I will write to the registers and I'll verify that it's been accepted. And theoretically F0 is there. So once again, just to recap, 81 is the write command, 03 is the parameter address on IO1. I will now change back to local registers. I have to do this twice, in other words, so that I can get this information back in here. And I'll change this to decimal, and I'll begin polling. So every 7.5 cycles I should see a parameter update. So what I'm going to do is hold the sensor, and theoretically we'll see some value changes. Unfortunately, there we go, we've just had a change. So what we're going to do now is 7 cycles. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we should see a change now. There we go. So we got all the values have changed again. I'm still holding the sensor. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on the 8th cycle, more or less, we should be able to. There we go. We got the changes. So I'll stop polling. Let's do this again. I'll change this to hexadecimal. I will go to the ISM registers. I'll go to register 17. And I'll just check some values there quickly. So that's the values I have there currently. F0 is my sampling rate, which I am going to change. So 31 is register 15 on node 1. I'll write to 2 registers. 81 is the control command. 03 is the location. And what I will do now is change this to 1E0, which represents 30 seconds. Write that to the register. Verify that it's there. 1E0 is there. So I'm now sampling every 30 seconds. Go back to local registers. There they are, and I begin polling. So now every 15 cycles I'll see a value change. So I don't know where, there we go. I was going to say I don't know where the cycle is. So we wait for 15 of these cycles. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cycles, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and we should see a change now. So it's every 30 seconds. There we go, we saw the change there. So now to make it 3 minutes, back to hexadecimal, back to the ISM registers. 17 is my starting register. Note I've got the 16. I'm reading all 16 registers in that node. And I'll check that I've got E0. So I'll stop polling. I will then go to 31. And I will write 81 is the control command. 03 is the address. And I will write B40 into that location, which represents 3 minutes. So write that in, verify that it's there, and I'm going to change this to decimal So if to calculate this, it's 2880, and what you do is divide 62.5 milliseconds in there, and you should get your sampling rate. So let's go to local registers, and we can begin polling. And now it will take 3 minutes to update. I don't know where in the cycle I am, so it could take forever, and it's a long wait for this video, but I trust this will assist you in changing the sampling rate as required. If you've got any questions, just get a hold of me. Thank you.